Hello, this is David Reeves at the Engineering Job Link. Stay tuned for a quick video on how to post a job. Alright, if you are a client and you want to post a job, there are a couple of different areas on the Engineering Job Link that you can do that. First, you can do that on your home screen here. If you see Post Your Project right there in the middle of the screen, that'll take you to a job posting. But when you log in, if you already have an account, it goes to the My Account page up here. I'll go to that in just a second. I wanted to highlight something before we go there, and it's this Featured Projects of the Day section down in the middle of the screen towards the bottom. Okay, I'll come back and give you a little more description on that in a minute. But when you log in on My Account, this is the page where you will land. And if you want to post a job here, you click the Post New button up top. Alright? And when you do that, you have a few options or a few steps to go through before your job is posted. First thing you need to do is add a title, and I'm just going to put fuel piping system as a title, and a description, design a fuel piping system, fuel service piping system, I'll keep it at that. Keep it simple. What you'll do in this description is really think about all of the details that you're going to need to put in there for somebody else to understand. You'll have the opportunity to communicate back and forth and clarify any misunderstandings later on as well. But here you want to put as much information as you can get in there, and you'll also want to put in things that you expect to receive at the end of the project, all your deliverables and things, and if you have any timelines or whatever. So put that in your description. You'll add a category, just a selection. I'm just going to put piping as a tag. It's for search functions. Engineering design, calculations, and CAD. If you want a drawing, make sure you tell them you want a CAD drawing and what format, files, and all that information as well. I'm going to leave it at a low budget here, $50 to $1,000. This project ending date is actually the posting, when the posting ends. So I'm going to give it a week. Hit done. Select a location. Okay. And you can put an address in here. I'm just going to put a generic address in here for now. All right. And remember on the home page where I said you had a featured jobs area. That is where an image will show up if you put it in this block. If you drop an image in here, it'll show up on the featured jobs on the home page. All right. So I'm just going to stick a little example in there. Doesn't really have to do with the fuel supply system, but it's just a picture, okay, of a centrifuge. All right. Now, the next thing is important. You will have to add backup files to an engineering project. Typically, you'll need specs, you'll need drawings, purchase specs, or whatever is applicable. You put it in here. If it's Microsoft type files, you can drop them in here directly, but if you get into specialized software, AutoCAD included, put it in a zip file. It won't take it unless you stick it in a zip file. So I'm going to just drag a zip file in here with an AutoCAD drawing. I'll drag a PDF file in here separate just to show you can do it, and it's in there. It loads it automatically, drag and drop, easy. All right, hit the next step and let it think for a second. Usually it scoots right on over there. And here are some options. Now these are a small fees added. I'll show you the fee on the last tab here. But I'm going to click them both for featured project and for sealed bidding, so you can see what that ends up being. All right, hit the next step, and you can preview all of your description and your files and your image. It puts a map on here of the address of where your project is located. All right, and then when you hit next step, after you approve all of that, it tells you before you pay, it gives you the fees for your featured fee is $9.95 per job, and a sealed bidding fee is $4.95. Sealed bidding, it means that nobody else can see the bids, each other's bids. When you have a pile of bids on a project, nobody else can see each other's bids there. All right, they're small fees, and if you don't want them, you don't have to do either one of them. All right, and from this point, I'm not going to complete it because I don't want to post a live job at this point. So it's important, though, that you see this pay by PayPal. It's important that you have your PayPal account active and verified. Okay, and not only the client, but all of the users, all of the bidders that come online and bid are actually the one that actually wins it, whoever wins it eventually. Everyone in that circle needs to have an active PayPal account, or you'll see an error when it comes pay time. Okay, all right, so that completes the tutorial for posting a job. When you post a job, it goes to the admin, goes through an approval process, and then you will see it on the website. Thank you very much. If you need more help, don't hesitate to contact me at the link at the bottom of your website. Thank you very much for your time.